Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the 0 to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today what we're going to actually be doing today is have actually been farming up within the Dark Heart Thicket. For those of you who don't know where this is located in Valshara in the Broken Isles, just over here, and all you have to do is just make your way over to this area right here in Valshara. It's where all the corrupted stuff is, so you're not going to have that much of an issue. Basically, what you're going to be wanting to do is taking your herb list, and if we can go into here, we can actually have a look at what we're actually doing. We want to have our dream leaf at rank 3 to maximize the amount of gold we're actually getting, because this is a dream leaf farm. Now, I currently did this for one lockout, so basically I did 10 runs until I was locked out for the hour, and then overall, how much gold did we actually get worth of this? Well, currently I got around about 9,175 gold worth, and this is because I actually did the actual particular farm moving forward. See, what actually happened is in about half an hour I actually managed to get a hold of 9,175 gold worth of Dreamleaf. It took me 30 minutes in order to do, and it has an overall sell rate of 0.37. That's really good. And the reason I bring this up for Dark Heart Thicket is because I really do generally enjoy this farm. It's very easy in order to do. And I got a message the other day, do you have any easier farms that people can do? Basically, if you're wanting an easy life or lazy-esque gold making that doesn't require you to farm for that long, then this is by far one of the best farms you can do. Like, you're hovering around about 9,000-ish gold for that lockout of 30 minutes, and you get tons of this stuff. And overall, we actually got a high amount of Dreamleaf, which was 896 within the hour, and then with Yesera Line seeds we actually got 437. Pretty damn good for half an hour's work running into the Dark Heart Thicket and just burning up the mobs. How do you actually do this farm? Well, let's just jump into the dungeon and we can actually go ahead and do that, and I will actually show you the route in order I have to take. Bear in mind, ever since the pre-patch got installed and everyone got scaled down, these mobs are hitting a little bit harder than you actually would. So just bear in mind that you may not be able to pull as many as you once did if your gear isn't adequately good enough for that. But aside from that, if you're moderately geared, you shouldn't have a problem moving forward. The other thing is, once you're actually running into here, what you'll be wanting to do, you can obviously kill these guys. I really don't bother. I just use my Shadow Meld ability to just go invisible, drop the aggro from these guys because they don't drop anything that good for me. So I just don't bother killing them because I find that to be a waste of time, and I prefer to get more for my time than doing that. I skip past this boss over here. You can kill him, I don't really care. I really want these flowers right here, which is where we're actually going to be doing. And we're going to actually gather up all of these guys, and we're going to gather them up and we'll just turn around to the back of this house, gather up the other mobs, because people always forget that when they farm this up and then they wonder why they're not getting much Dreamleaf. So just something to bear in mind. We'll run down to the actual different part of this area here, and we're going to want to use Soothe because we're going to want to double back. Now, the next part is to actually start whacking these guys with your AoE abilities. Now, I run this on my Druid because she's got her Thrash ability, which causes like a bleed effect, which damages all of the mobs, so I can then kill them over. Yeah, it's pretty much an AoE, so yeah, you're not really going to have that much of a problem with that as long as you keep up the damage, and just watch out for getting stunned and that. If you do have heals, I recommend it. If not, don't really worry about it, just watch your health if you're not adequately geared enough to actually take a hit. But overall, not overly that bad in the grand scheme of things. So what you want to do is just do a couple of swipes, and we're just going to make sure that this person's dead as well, because that's really going to bug me. This part is here. Once you actually get the Thial Thorns, all you're going to need to do is just press the Herbalism button and just keep going like that. We're going to want to just add all of this on, and then once we've actually farmed this up, this is faster if you use Darkmoon Firewater. I highly suggest you do it, but I kind of forgot, so I can't really say much. I forgot to get out the I forgot to actually buy some, so that's my bad right there. But it is recommended if you want to actually get more for your time, as the faster you can herb, the faster you can reset, the faster you can just get on with other things. So if you're really wanting a fast and speedy way, Darkmoon Firewater going forward. So we managed to gather up all of these. We got quite a few. We got a decent amount actually coming in, and then all we're going to want to do is our Dreamwalk ability out. If you're not a druid, all you have to do is just run back to the entrance again and then reset, but for us it's a lot easier, and I find this to be a better way in order to do things. Right about here is when I'll reset the instances. You can obviously do this on Loot Appraiser, the WorthIt Recorder, or you could just do it through your character's user frame. So that is one thing that you should be doing, obviously, if you're going to be doing dungeon farming, and then the actual dungeon is reset and you can redo it once you press Dreamwalk and Dreamwalk back. Remember, you need to reset before you jump back in, of course, but I just feel like I should reiterate that. Now, after half an hour's worth of farming, you're going to be sat quite pretty. We actually go into our herbs and we have a look at herbs, Dreamleaf. We actually get more Dreamleaf per hour by doing the Darkheart Thicket for 30 minutes than we actually do with the Dreamleaf in just Val'sharah, just like farming it up for an hour flying around the entire zone. So if we pressed import root and we actually reload our UI to import the root for you, remember you need the roots add-on in order to use that in WorthIt, so that is one thing you may want to consider, and the root should be up on here. So if you did an hour's worth of this, you're going to get less Dreamleaf than what you would get from half an hour's work in the Darkheart Thicket. The reason I like this farm is because it's fast, it gives you more herbs, and then you're actually being able to get more done. Now, overall, what do I actually think of this farm? I think this farm is really good for the amount of time that you put into it. Like, a lot of people scoff at the gold per hour. But here's the thing, you're going to be getting more Dreamleaf by doing the Darkheart Thicket for 30 minutes as opposed to doing the open world Dreamleaf farm for an hour. So what would you rather do if you had the option? Obviously, Darkheart Thicket is one of those ones, and quite frankly, it is one of the best farms that you could probably do if you want stuff to reliably know it will sell. Dreamleaf always sells, and I don't think I've ever heard of anyone having a problem posting and trying to sell Dreamleaf. That would be a first. And the next thing is it's used in inscription as well for a load of different types of glyphs. So it is in high demand for those reasons and is used in a wide variety of other different types of things. So overall, what do I think on this? Brilliant farm, and yeah, quite frankly, it is a decent farm in order to do. The thing of note that I'm actually going to put in the description is the WorthIt Import, so you can actually use that, import that into WorthIt and see if it's worth it for you. Obviously, my server is a high population server, so it will tell me that herbs and materials are a lot less than as opposed to other people's servers who could be on like medium pops or low pops, and it could be a little bit higher on that end. But for me, as I'm on Argent Dawn EU, it's kind of high pop, and yeah, a lot of the prices are quite low in regards to herbs at the moment. So that is something we need to that I need to bear in mind when I'm actually going about doing videos and all that stuff. But aside from all of that, guys, that is pretty much all I have to say for this video for today. Just wanted to actually answer that question that I got pretty much the other day, saying, do you have any easy farms? This is an easy farm that you can spend 30 minutes and you can get some decent gold for your time's worth of invested. Other than that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. If you want to support the channel and help make the channel even better, then why not check out the Patreon? Members get additional info, gold making resources, and Patreon specific content. The link is located in the description down below. Thank you and have an awesome day.